Welcome to RV Hour, powered by Giant Recreation World. An honest talk about the RV lifestyle, travel, costs, tips, and everything you need to know. Each week, we'll bring you the best and most helpful info, travel hacks, and answer your camping questions. Now, here's your host, Larry McNamara, CEO of Giant Recreation World.
Hello, everybody. This is Larry McNamara, CEO and host of RV Hour, and this is our first ever video podcast.
Yes, sir.
And I'm here with
Dwayne Adams.
He is our co-host and producer.
Helping.
Number 21.
Make it magic.
This is number 21, folks. And I've been told I do have a face for audio more so than the video.
That's what we've been told, for sure.
That's why I got Pretty Boy next to me. We all call him Pork Chop.
Hey, Pork Chop, coming to you live.
Pork chops are great to cook when you're camping.
That's
and
right.
You know, we're here talking about camping stuff.
Yeah, that's what we're here for.
So you know what we have?
What do you got for us?
We have a big event going on right as we speak this weekend.
Whoa.
All locations. We're calling it our Father's Day on-lot sales event. However, I don't think it's during Father's Day.
No, Father's Day is next weekend.
Pre-Father's Day,
Yes.
big extravaganza.
Because what we decided is we were going to have everybody come in so you could get an RV to go camping with your dad on Father's Day.
You know, most of us are fathers, of which we are both one.
Oh, yes, we are.
And some of us are going to be a new father again soon.
October 5th.
October 5th is the
Day
date.
boy coming. Yes,
Very
sir.
exciting. But most of us are extremely happy with things that we can do with all of our children.
Yes.
You know, and an RV is the gift that keeps giving all the time to the entire family.
It really is.
To this day, I just love all my old my recollections of when I was growing up going camping. I've talked about a lot of stories on our podcasts and everything, and they're near and dear to my heart. And all of a sudden, I'll remember an old one, and hopefully, I remember to bring it up during these podcasts.
I would agree.
You know, the older I get, the harder that seems to be.
We're gonna make a list to write down.
Yeah, well, the sale's going on right now through Sunday the 11th, so don't miss it. I think we have little waterproof red tags.
Yes, we do.
Marking all the units that are extreme discounts.
That's right. Definitely look for a red tag. That's where the money savers are.
Yeah, and trust me, there's just not 5 of them. They're all over all the lots, all locations. Yeah. We got people. We got the spinning of the wheels. I think.
Whoa, yeah.
So where we're giving away all kinds of fancy gifts and
That's
discount coupons and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, man.
You can register for
Elevate e-bike.
My goodness, these things are awesome looking.
They are.
And we have 3 in stock at each location, and one of those 3 at each location will be given away. Your pick, you choose.
That's right. You get to choose the color, the style. It's up to you on whatever you're into. Beach cruiser style or more of a speed style. Yeah.
Some of them actually fold, so you can fit them in your underneath
into the RV. Yeah, man.
Pretty easy. Or if you're pulling a 5th wheel, you can fold it up and put it in the bed of your truck.
Oh yeah.
Underneath the 5th wheel hitch, kind of. You know, so there's a. And these things, they go like 30-something miles an hour.
Yes, they do.
And you can also pedal them, so you can also.
Yeah, it gives you a little workout too. Then when you get tired of going uphill, you just kick on the electric.
Yeah, and these are extremely high quality bikes.
Yes.
$1,700 value.
$1,700, good.
Yeah, these are. We did a lot of shopping before we picked this particular brand.
Oh, that's awesome.
So make sure you check them out. You know, I wouldn't suggest getting a test ride until you're really serious.
Yeah,
or
definitely.
If you're the winner, you know. If you're the winner, then
come on in. We'll take a ride with you.
We're going to do that. Are we going to do that? We're going to film.
Yeah, we're gonna do a live drawing. Well, so we'll do a filming of the live drawing to make sure, because everybody wants to make sure we're doing our stuff correct.
I got to correct you.
Do
live drawings.
Drawing.
Because there's a drawing at each location.
Good call. Thank
Right?
you on that.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah, so we're gonna have 3 different drawings. So there's 3 chances to win, basically. All right, and then what that'll do is we'll post that on our Facebook. We'll post that on our website so that everybody can see who the winner is. Hopefully get them riding, do a little test ride on it, try to get...
Heck yeah. Don't do a Biden, fall over, folks.
No, please wear a helmet when doing riding.
We have manufacturers reps on hand.
Oh, yes, the
During
sales
the
reps
sale.
are here. Yes, that's going to be very cool. They're good guys, too.
Plus, our entire sales staff is here every day. So that all days off have been terminated because we need to be there to help all of our customers out.
That's right.
Get them in the best RV for the best savings we can.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know.
We're really only closed on our holidays and a special event like the Father's Day, things of that nature,
Right?
So we care about our employees. We look for you guys first,
I know people don't believe it, but we also care about our customers very much.
Very much so.
We also realize, I mean, during a lot of these events, people are out using their RV, and if you don't have one, this is a real good excuse to come get one.
Yeah.
And you'll have plenty of time to come and pick one out, get it prepped, do the orientation, learn how to use it, and have it in time for Father's Day weekend.
Yeah, man.
We might even have a camp out schedule that you may be able to get involved in.
Oh, the VIP camping club.
VIP camping club, hosted campouts. We go on 2 every month, and we handle all the arrangements for
Yes, sir.
And I think we still charge $50
Yes.
a year,
Uh-huh.
for that. And guess what? You also get 15% off parts and accessories
That's right.
and 20% off labor.
Yes, sir.
So if you have one oil change, you done paid back that.
It's really a no-brainer on what you should get that
That's
or
what
not.
people say.
Yeah, it
And
really
people
is.
say, why do you charge? Well, the little cards that we print out actually have a cost,
Yes,
and also we have to pay the salary of our VIP personnel.
that's a fact. Yeah.
Plus, when we do a camp out, we always we do one hosted dinner where we provide a dinner,
That we do.
whether we use a caterer or we cook it ourselves,
That's
but
right.
every camp out, we have to have incidentals that people don't think about.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Drinks, sodas, waters,
All those snacks.
paper plates, plastic utensils,
Mhm.
napkins, all kinds of little stuff that you wouldn't even think about. But,
Everything.
if you've ever hosted a picnic or a family gathering in the backyard,
Oh, yeah.
you have to have all that stuff.
Yeah.
Red Solo cups.
Yeah.
I
Condiments.
Yeah.
Everything. Yeah.
You got to have a red Solo cup, especially if you got a keg.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
That reminds me of that song. I'm sorry, I almost broke into song there from them. But
That's why we have video now, so we can.
I'm just saying, it's exciting. RVing is fun. It's
It is.
family.
It
It's
really is.
freedom. Did you see the pictures of New York and the orange brownish?
Oh, my goodness. Yes.
It is.
They're not having a good time up there.
It looks like a old Mars movie,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Creepy movies. Yeah.
You know what people with RVs are doing right now?
Coming south.
You're darn right, where they can breathe
That's right.
and all that. That's another thing.
Yeah.
During COVID, people were not afraid to go RVing in their RV,
Oh,
so they were out seeing the sights while everybody else was hunched up in their bedroom.
You ain't kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So again, there's another reason, folks, to go RVing, and certainly pick Giant Recreation World to be your one-stop shop for camping, accessories, RVs, rentals,
There you go.
service, all that stuff.
Yes, sir.
We have locations in Winter Garden, which is our beautiful new studio right here. That's where we are. Again, first one ever.
That's right.
We have a location in Ormond Beach on I-95
Beautiful location.
and basically US 1. But, and then we have a big location in Palm Bay on I-95
Yeah.
and Palm Bay Road, roughly.
Also beautiful.
Both of which have little frontage roads that you have to go to get to.
Yes.
You will have no problem finding it.
No. Easy to locate. Right off the highway.
That's
Yeah,
a
man.
fact. There's sometimes it's hard to get into our Ormond Beach store
Why's that? What you got?
because right there on the corner you have a Love's Truck Center.
Oh, okay.
So there a lot of times the entryway is kind of backed up from trucks.
Oh, the trucker's coming in now.
waiting to go get the fuel and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So just be patient. Remember, we're RVers and we
Yeah.
roll with the punches.
That's right.
I
Usually
know
when you're in an RV, you're not in much of a rush.
you shouldn't be. We've talked about it before.
Yeah. Safety.
Best place to be is the boring, right lane. Going not quite 80 because you don't want to use all your gas
Yeah.
savings and all that.
Take-
The slower you go, the longer you'll go.
Get that gas going. That's fact.
Yeah, it's kind of like the tortoise and the hare race.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Slower you go, the better
Yeah.
you get there. Yeah.
yeah, steady wins the race, folks.
Right.
And that's no doubt. I know when even in my my vehicle every day, if I go over 80, that means my RPM's going over 2,000, and that means I don't get hardly any good miles.
Yes.
You know.
That's when she becomes the gas guzzler.
That's
yeah.
a fact.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So there you have it, folks. There you go.
Yeah.
It's National GO RVing Day Saturday.
Whoa, that's exciting.
That is very exciting. What does it mean?
What does that mean?
It means that's when that's actually government talks about RVing.
Right.
And there's a lot of benefits that are still allowed by whether it be the income tax, where you can write off an RV. A lot of people can anyway, and a second home. Of course, you have to see your individual tax.
Yes, definitely check out your
rules of
IRS
that,
for
but
those
you can certainly write off your interest paid on
Yeah,
an RV loan as a second home. There's also, you don't pay any super duper tax or luxury taxes like
on them, yeah.
like you do with yachts,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
and all of that, and those are the things that are being talked about and hopefully preserved.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah.
You know, the national parks,
Yeah.
whether it be state and federal, all that are also discussed. They fund them. There's a whole lot of cool things happening that I heard about, like they're starting to build charging stations, I think.
Yeah, they're trying throughout the country. That they are.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I still think we're not quite ready,
Nah, but we'll get there.
but we all have an open mind, and if
Yeah.
it's good for the world or whatever, we'll all do what we can.
And that's what we hope with National Go RVing Day. More people will get out there, start experiencing nature in its finest. Yeah, and then if you go anywhere, if you visit any destinations that we haven't been to, definitely send us a message. Reach out on our Facebook page, /Giant Wreck World. Yeah, let us know where your stories are, what you're doing, what's going on. We'd love to talk about you on here, maybe even have a guest on here to talk about their experiences.
We've talked about a lot. There's an awful lot of opportunities. So, listening audience, if you would like to shoot us an email and let us know you'd like to talk about a couple of things, from the user's point of view.
Yeah,
that would be awesome.
That'd be great.
Yeah, we also may or may not have a guest today. I don't know. I don't think I will.
No, I'm not sure if they're gonna. We've got some of the reps that are here, but we're kind of geared, especially being video day. I think it'll most likely just be the two of us today.
Well, that's good. We don't, they all seem to be real pretty, and we don't need the competition.
Yeah, we don't need the competition right now. As well as they've been pretty busy. The last couple times I went out there, they were all talking with customers. So
that's a fact. So
busy.
I wanted to give a shout out to a couple of our manufacturers.
Okay.
Thor Outlaws. Those are the big Class A toy hauler, Class A gas motorhomes.
Yes, sir.
They're huge. They're like 40 feet with a big garage in the back, so you can so you can put your toys and stuff back there.
Oh yeah.
But they're offering a $10,000 rebate.
Whoa.
You know what the rebate means? It means it comes from the manufacturer.
Right. So that's right off the top.
So
right.
You make your deal, and then you can use that for a down payment.
Oh, there you go.
See,
Even
so
better.
they actually send us the check, so we accrue it as a down payment. It isn't like we mark it up and then give you BS off the MSRP.
Right.
No, we don't do that. This is something that they send directly to us.
Oh wow, that's fantastic.
And it's not part of the deal. It actually is part of cash down payment. So we take it as a receivable. Now our bean counters don't like receivables.
More paperwork.
But Thor they're good for it.
Yeah. That's great.
Thor's pretty big.
That's great.
They're kind of a big deal.
So let me ask you too. Do we have any other offerings going on? Do we got anybody else going?
The Forest River Cedar Creek, which I feel is the absolute best built fifth wheel and destination trailer on the market today.
I would agree. I like this.
They are giving us a $2,500 rebate.
Goodness, everybody's giving money.
Again, the rebates is where it's at.
Yeah, I like
and in the cars, you hear about factory rebates.
Yeah,
those are real. You can't call it that if you're going to just take it off the MSRP. That's not real. Factory rebates are outside of the deal, an additional benefit to you, the customer. Most people just use it as if you put $1,000 down and you bought one of these Cedar Creeks, that turns into $3,500 down. $2,500 rebate gets added to
there it is.
Put down.
Oh, that's fantastic. That definitely helps. That's got to help a lot of people.
And that's after the absolute bottom line. So that's a definite benefit. So you're going to finance $2,500 less if you're paying financing. Or if you're writing a check, you're writing a check for total $2,500.
Right into it. Yeah. Oh, that's great.
See? Isn't that wonderful, folks?
Learning something new every day. Boy.
That's good. That's the nomenclature.
Yeah.
The nomenclature I'm trying to explain to you. And it makes it so easy for you to take advantage of the RV lifestyle.
Yeah.
By buying an RV from Giant Recreation World during this big event. We have maybe even have a discount from a couple of our lending sources where during this weekend, they give us a little extra quarter point off or something.
Oh, that might be nice. That'd be something to see. Yeah, man.
Well, now with all the rates going up and all that, that's kind of the buzz.
Okay.
People are afraid, because they think, oh my gosh, I gotta wait to buy because
Right. The interest rates,
interest rates again, blah blah. Technically, from what it was to what it is, the amount of the payment doesn't super skyrocket.
Oh, okay.
But people remember, just like houses, if you make the decision and you buy it and you start taking advantage of all the benefits, you can always, when the rates go down, what can you do? Refinance.
Yes, sir.
And all of our lenders will certainly talk to you about that. They all love it. There's no closing costs like there are with houses, so it's not complicated.
Yeah.
It's not complicated. So
again, it's pretty easy.
It's easy. So hey, if this new regime keeps going this way, and in 2024, if things go back, down, then you'll be all set.
Yeah, hopefully everything will work out.
Not to mention, we're selling stuff cheaper than I've ever seen us sell stuff.
Oh, that's for sure.
Yeah.
We got Bartow's Corner. He's got some specials going on. That's for sure.
And they're all over the website. Just click on the specials tabs, right?
Yeah.
I think the RV sale banner.
Yes. All of the banners on our websites, if you click on any of those specials, it'll take you to a landing page that has more information for you.
Absolutely. And don't forget about the hail of a sale.
Hail of a sale.
We still got about 30 of them.
Oh, yeah, man.
That have small little dimples in them.
Yeah.
Barely noticeable by the human eye.
Yeah.
But they're there. And
you barely notice it. People are loving the pricing that comes with it, too.
It's you can buy a new one for used money. And that's awesome. Hey, so we're coming up on a hard break, folks.
There we are.
Right back after this short message.
Thank you.
Celebrate dads all month long at Giant Recreation World with the Father's Day Super Sale. Enjoy the outdoors with a new RV from Giant Recreation World. Check out the RVs, travel trailers, and advanced EV golf carts. Right now, get no payments for 90 days or zero money down. Plus, the Giant Recreation World lifetime warranty. The Father's Day Super Sale all month at Giant Recreation World. Be sure you get dad entered in to win an awesome e-bike from Elevate E-Bikes. And Winter Garden, Destination Daytona and Palm Bay. GiantRecreationWorld.com.
And here we're back. Welcome to episode 21, our first ever video podcast. I'm Larry, and that's Dwayne.
Hey!
And we're Giant Recreation World RV Hour.
Yes, sir.
And earlier in this episode, we were talking about the big sale that's going on.
Yes.
That's probably going to be the precedent of each episode segment that we're doing.
Okay.
We have to talk about the big sale.
Yeah, we got to talk about the big stuff.
When I say there's the cheapest I've ever seen units being advertised or shown on the lot, they're so cheap. Like the red tag units, by the way, we can't put them on the website because it's against our dealer agreements with the manufacturers.
That good of a deal.
That good of a deal.
Yeah.
You can buy many of these new units cheaper than you can a used one.
Oh,
that's unbelievable, folks.
That is. It really is.
With the full factory warranty, the RV warranty forever that we include at no cost to our customers. The Priority RV Network, cost to you to be a member. Get you in it all over the country like your family, like you just bought from them.
That's right.
Hey, it's an agreement we all make as dealers together to combat the big the XYZ brands.
Yes.
It's getting unbelievable. I mean, I think the camping, whatever, I can't remember their names that much because, I just block them out of my head. But they have almost 200 locations now. Yeah. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, but they don't really cater to the customer. They don't really help out as much as we. And I don't want to speak bad about anybody, but that's what I just love here. When our customers come here, they speak to that family oriented. It's just they feel like family. It's just it's a better customer service than a lot of people are used to.
Hey, and if you email me or if you put a Google review or whatever, I personally am going to reply back. I do.
Yeah. And I think that's what's nice is even just Larry getting involved and answering those emails, that sort of thing. I think it is. It shows a lot and says a lot about the company.
That's a fact. You know what else I do? I send a little survey card to every customer that buys an RV from us. I send one to every customer that picks up a unit out of our service departments.
Oh, there you go.
Just for the litmus test, I call it.
Oh, nice. There you go.
It's a little postcard that's posted paid.
Okay.
And it just has a few questions. I want to see if we're on the right track.
Oh,
and I use those not as a way to bash my people, but as a training tool.
Yes.
Yeah. What could we have done better here to where this customer wouldn't have said this about our process?
Right.
that's
Customer service,
all.
how it goes. Yeah.
Because it's always, I mean, we're human. We get tired sometimes. We have a bad day. You've heard the saying that unit was built on a Friday. Well, we have the same thing going on in our little area of expertise.
Oh, yeah.
We're better some days than not. Just like that song. Some days are diamonds. Some days are cold. Right? That's
That was
true.
a good one. Nice.
That
Hey,
is the truth.
come back by for the karaoke.
Hey, that is the segue king, as I've been told I am. No script,
No
just bullet points, folks.
Just
See?
bullet.
Bullet points.
That's it.
So, I wanted to talk about some RV etiquette.
Yes, let's discuss
Things that you can or shouldn't do or should do while you're camping
Yeah.
in an RV campground or RV resort.
You would think that the common sense would kick in, but a lot of that stuff is not. You're just not aware.
Well, you get feeling so free and so happy and carefree and all that
I think that's what it is.
that you forget about.
forget.
You may have neighbors.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. And a lot of people, it's not you're being inconsiderate. Like you said, you're just not aware of what's going on. That's all it is.
That's fact. I mean, things like number one, most campgrounds have quiet hours.
Yes.
Yeah. You need to really understand the designated quiet hours and the importance of keeping noise levels at a minimum or low during these times.
Yes.
Now, I remember during the last VIP campout I was at.
Okay.
I was in between three of my brothers. We all three were right next to each other.
Oh, very nice.
Which is dangerous, by the way.
Yeah, man.
We're unruly. We're McNamara's. Everybody knows.
Get wild.
Everybody knows.
Mhm.
Well, I was sitting on my big, 6-passenger golf cart
It is. Yeah.
with the stereo sound system.
Rocking and rolling.
It wasn't too loud, but it was loud enough for one of the neighbors'
Oh.
to walk over, very kindly said, "You guys wouldn't mind, keeping it down." Looking at my watch, it was like 1 a.m.
Whoa.
So again, it wasn't on purpose.
Getting
I didn't
rowdy.
think it was very loud, but it was inconsiderate of
Yeah.
me. Inconsiderate of me.
Ah, but still, at least, that's
So
what
we
you do as a
certainly-
camper.
We turned it off, and that was a good segue to we probably should hit the hay right now.
Yeah, there you go.
Not get any more trouble.
Probably about that time.
But
Oh no, that was nice of you too, though. I mean, and as well as them, come over in a friendly manner, just ask nicely.
it was very nice. It wasn't anything aggressive or
That's what I mean.
he almost felt bad about feeling he had to do it.
And the
you know,
party on you, yeah.
that's
yeah.
right. So another thing, campsite selection.
Oh, okay.
You should there's tips for choosing a campsite that allows for privacy and minimizes disturbance to neighbors that are camping.
So that's a great point. Like if you want to choir, you should probably go to the quieter section, not next to the playground.
Right. When you make exactly. Or even then, a lot of the campgrounds nowadays have a large amount of full-time or cottage that they rent out like hotel rooms and all that.
Yes, I'm with you.
And if you tell them when you make your reservation, you'd like to be amongst them if they're vacant. In other words, you don't have neighbors that are anything in there, but you're blocked off by these big cottages. So
That makes sense.
a lot of people like that, where they don't have to worry too much about the noise level or whatever.
Yeah,
They
it's
feel like
quieter
they're
over
all
there.
alone.
Yeah.
So again, that's another possibility. But conversation and investigation, all that's important.
Man.
How about campfires?
Oh,
There
that's
is
a big
etiquette.
Yeah.
The best practices for building them, maintaining, and extinguishing them.
And I think that's the biggest. Remembering to do that when you leave your campsite, putting water on the fire, make sure all your coals are out.
Yeah, Canada. Only you can prevent forest fires.
That's a fact.
Am I right? Does anybody remember that?
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
It was always the gentleman like driving down the street and the one cigarette come out of the car as a kid.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what it made me think of just now too? That Indian looking over the garbage in the woods with those single tear.
Yeah,
that was a powerful
It was a powerful commercial.
It
was.
I wish that we had more of that. Than bashing me for driving my car to work that isn't electric.
You got to get you an electric vehicle now.
Oh,
That's what we're all doing.
I just
It'd
can't
be
do it.
solar. We stand outside with like a solar panel and just drive around with it.
Well, I have a solar panel. See, you see that solar panel right there? Yeah. True story. You're working on yours too.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm getting there.
Yours
I'm
is
about
more-
halfway.
Yours is more directional.
Yeah.
So, proper waste disposal.
What do you got?
I think, appropriate methods of disposing waste, including sewage, gray water, garbage, whatever,
Yeah.
I've seen it done so wrong so many times.
And do you think that's more of an education thing? Like they're just not really understanding how to do it properly?
It could very well be that, all of our customers, I'm talking about Giant Recreation World
Yes.
customers who buy an RV from us, they get an in-depth orientation on their day of delivery.
There you go. That helps.
We tell them all about that kind of stuff. And these are all very helpful things from those who actually know. They're RVers.
Yeah, people who do it are in the industry. Yeah.
Yes, they are in the industry.
And I think that's having that benefit, I think, is really what helps a lot of these people get into the lifestyle.
Absolutely. I've talked about that pooper hose before.
Oh, yeah.
And there is good pooper hose etiquette.
Yeah.
When you're dumping your sewer tanks or even your gray water, which is the shower water in your sinks.
So there you go.
There's two separate tanks. Number one, they don't house both of those in the same holding tank.
Nope.
Okay, so you have your black water, which is the yucky water out of your toilet.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I always tell people, or we always tell people, that before you dump that tank, fill it to the absolute top with water.
Gotcha. Keep it a little.
You want it as fluid as you can get it.
Okay.
That's another reason why you don't leave that tank drain valve open. You shut it, and you use the holding tank that way, and you fill it from that.
Gotcha.
All the solids will stay in the middle, build up like a little mountain,
there.
and all the liquids will run out, and now you have a severe repair problem. It's called a major clog. But
no fun.
again, you fill out tank all the way up, then you dump it first. Then you fill up your shower and sinks holding tank all the way up, and you close the black water tank valve, and you open the gray water tank, and that also cleans out your sewer hose.
Oh, okay.
So again, these are all etiquette things.
That's a good
And
one.
then when you undo the sewer from the the drain at the campground and all that stank is washed out pretty much. So it's not as malodorous as could be.
Okay.
Which is again an etiquette thing, right?
Yes. Yeah.
We don't want no stanky holding tank.
Walk around,
Smell?
driving around a stinky RV.
You don't want that.
No, you don't want to
You don't want to
stinky
be
RV guy.
cousin. What's his name from Christmas Vacation?
Oh man, his name slips.
Eddie.
Eddie,
Cousin Eddie. You don't want to be no cousin Eddie. All
I
right.
say even Uncle Buck, doesn't he show up in an RV?
Yeah. Just again, all these greatest movies in the world had to do with RVing and having fun, But speed limits in those camping grounds. Did you know that they have posted speed limits?
Yes, that's a lot of people do not obey those speed limits.
I have a story again.
Okay.
One of the first campouts that all of my kids were old enough to be able to participate in.
Okay.
Now, I took them camping when they were babies and stuff.
Right.
But when they were we went bike riding together as a whole family, and there's
fun.
5 of us.
Yeah,
So,
that's fun.
that kind of stuff. Well, my youngest was riding a skateboard, and a camper in the area hit him on his in a golf cart.
Oh,
broke
goodness.
his collarbone.
Oh my goodness.
So
gracious.
again, was he adhering to the speed limit? I think not.
Yeah, definitely not.
Yeah, but again, there's reasons why they have these little things, and when you're in the RV or campground or whatever you're driving, whether
Right.
the e-bike if you win it,
Oh yeah.
but if you bought a golf cart from our giant specialty vehicle,
Yes,
all of these things go higher than 20 miles an hour as a
that
rule.
they do.
And a lot of them are posted at 20 miles an hour.
Yeah.
So again, just go. You're not in a hurry to get anywhere.
No. Once you get in the campsite ground area, you wanna just ease off a little.
That's just like the stress. It melts right off you.
That's right.
You're not hit with all this. I got to be here at this time and that time. If that's the kind of person you are, you're not
No.
not the RVer
Yeah,
guy.
you're not gonna have a good time.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes RVers go fishing, they don't go catching, and they're fine with that.
Yeah. Sure.
Is that a good analogy?
That's a great analogy.
I'm just saying. It's it's
'Cause
not
it is.
the
It's the
destination, it's the trip, baby.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
How about
What else you got?
the posted campground rules? They all have them.
Oh yeah. It's usually a very large sign that has.
It's almost like, do you remember the public swimming pool
Yeah,
when we was
yeah,
a kid?
Yeah.
Yeah. That
Oh,
none of us really abided by, but we would get hollered
You know
at.
it's there.
We get hollered at.
Yeah.
And then don't get mad if you get hollered at because you knew the
You
rules.
knew the rules.
Yeah.
You know you read them.
Yeah, well, read them, understand them. You know, a lot of them will give it to you when you actually go to first check in.
Yeah, usually.
You know, and they give you the site map, which is a map of their park.
Right.
They point out little things, maybe highlight the route that you should take. Although in another one of these podcasts, I've talked about how to set up your camp and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You have to do the walk, which means regardless of whether they gave you that little map and drew out the way to get there, make sure you can go there. There's no low-lying limbs or you can't make a sharp turn that's, you have to find your own way to get there that's the best way.
Yeah, that's right. You want to walk it first because you could
sometimes they're pull in, and if you go the wrong way, you can't pull in.
You can't, and then you can't back out.
Just saying. There's a lot of things you have to investigate.
Oh, yeah, for sure. That's a good one.
Yes,
walk the camp before you get there, for sure.
But the pet restrictions, a lot of them have that too.
Yes. Where you can walk them, how to walk.
Checkout times, just like a hotel,
Yeah.
They will not. They'll charge you.
Oh, they will charge you. Yeah, if you try to extend it and just hang out longer, trying to get an extra day, time, extra, anything, they will make sure.
Are there any golfers here? If you play for 9 holes pay for 9 holes and you try and sneak around the turn and try and play the back 9 for free, they're going to catch you.
They're going to get you.
And you pay double.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They know you're coming. They know.
Site maintenance and cleanliness. This kind of goes back to the campfire etiquette.
That's a big one. Yeah. It really is. It's just cleaning up the area around you, making sure that there's no debris, no trash. Because a lot of the times, picnic tables, stuff blows off the picnic tables into somebody else's area. You just want to keep an eye on that stuff.
And we've all had that, whether you've been RVing or your own picnic.
Your own picnic, yeah, man.
A big gust of wind comes and blows, and guess what? All your paper plates are gone. The napkins, they go everywhere.
Yep.
Now, the savvy RVer has apparatuses to keep that from happening.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they make them.
Okay. Like a clip down type of
pop-up. There's things called a pop-up plate or things like that, which basically keep them from being blown around.
Yeah.
And as you need, you pop it out, and you got a little plate.
There you go.
But I'm just saying.
That's a pretty good one, though.
All of our accessories stores, the professionals within there will tell you all those kind of little cool things.
Oh, yeah.
Even something simple like those, like a thing that holds a weight on top of the napkins.
Oh, yeah.
Inside the little napkin holder. These are all very common things,
Oh, which I got a good one, too. We have, as a giveaway, a utensil set. So it's a plastic knife, spoon, and fork that comes with a cover and case that we give away that's branded Giant Recreation World to our VIP guests.
Yeah, I think they're actually some of them being given away now during our big sales event.
Oh, yeah. You
at
come
each
by.
location. Register for the bike. Better than that, go to each location and register for the bike. Because remember, we're giving one away at each location. And we don't have a problem with you registering at each location. Or actually coming in every day and register. It's fine.
Throw another one in there.
Throw another one in there. Yep. I mean, there's gray areas, but, within reason.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean.
Don't feel bad if they call you, thank you for coming out.
That's right.
Because, you have to give us some information, right?
That's right.
You have to pay to play sometimes. Remember, these bikes are worth $1,700.
$1,700.
So make sure you get out there, register for that. Take advantage even better of an RV deal that you will never be able to beat again.
That's fact.
And come and see us. Everybody loves Larry. Giant Recreation World will be right back after this short message.
Need a golf cart? Check out Icon and Epic at GSV, Giant Specialty Vehicles, part of Giant Recreation World. The most affordable on the market. More than golf carts, the hottest electric neighborhood vehicle. Fastest in the industry. Top speeds at 25 miles per hour. 4-wheel disc brakes, seat belts, full color digital display, speedometer, odometer, charge meter, and more. Plus, all Epic cars have higher impact glass windshields and upgraded seats with matching body color stitching. New inventory, colors, and styles at GSV at Giant Recreation World in Winter Garden or online at giantrecreationworld.com.
Welcome to RV Hour, powered by Giant Recreation World.
And we're back. Everybody, welcome back. Am I right?
To see you. Welcome.
Yeah. Some of our listening audience may not remember who the heck that was, but hey, that's old school.
Yeah, man.
Hey, so what were we talking about? Oh yeah, campground etiquette.
Camping etiquette.
Yeah, camping etiquette. Things that you should not do or should remember when you're camping.
You should try to remember these things when you're out there.
For the enjoyment of everyone. And I think the last topic we were talking about was site maintenance and cleanliness.
Yes, keeping everything clean.
Yeah. Now that has to do with while you are there too. People don't want to drive by and just see loads of totes and stuff all over the place.
Agreed.
We don't want to see mess. We want to see order and nice and kumbaya, folks.
So everybody having a good time.
For those people who are the Disney people that have the whole Disney setups and all that, those are awesome, and you guys keep doing what you do. However, it did take you a whole full day to get all that set up, but it looks fantastic.
It looks great. Great.
And for them guys that don't do that and just have stuff everywhere, shame on you. Take advantage or take advice from that guy next to you that spent all day making his campsite look awesome.
Yeah, looking great. Orderly and nice.
Very nice. So also being mindful if you're having to use your generator.
The generator.
It's very common for people to use generators when they're dry camping, or if they're at the infield at the speedway. Or just out in a field because of some big event, because they don't have. It's basically called dry camping, and there isn't any place to plug in.
Yeah.
And in Florida, I think we're expecting mid-90s this coming week.
We are.
You have to have the generator. You just suffocate from the heat.
Yeah.
Right.
Cook out there.
If you do that, make sure that you spend the extra money and get the extension, which will take your exhaust and put it up above the RV.
Yes, which is always nice.
Yeah, so that and it also does a lot of the noise, so that it takes the noise out of play for the next door neighbors.
Yeah, makes it nice for everybody. Sure.
And you're not sitting there breathing the fumes.
All the fumes up. Yeah,
it's just very, very good to do. Our rentals have those. Yeah. In a storage compartment.
Oh, really? Pick that up on your rental. That's nice too.
In fact, it's non-gratis, which means
we don't pay.
We don't charge for that apparatus. I don't think. Hey, I could be wrong. So, if you listen to this and you heard me say it's free, you just tell Tommy over there, Larry said free.
That's right.
Guess what? It's free.
Larry's going to cover it.
I'll cover it, How about the proper use of campground amenities?
Oh, yes. That's like when you're at the pool, using their bathrooms, the playgrounds, all that stuff. You want to keep it in order.
Absolutely. In other words, if your napkin blows down, guess what? Pick it up.
Yeah.
Don't just leave all your stuff when you leave. Throw it in the trash can. Clean up your area.
That's right.
Push the chairs back in. All that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's like you almost want to remember you're not at home. This is not your home. It's everybody's home. It's
everybody's home away from home.
Yeah.
And when you're visiting family or relatives, you know better.
Yeah. You know better.
Nana get the switch out.
That's right. I'll put your feet up on the table. You don't do that at home.
Some of those things really need to come back.
Yeah.
You see some of the kids today.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable, folks. You know what? That doesn't seem to be the case in the RV campgrounds.
No. They keep them in line. They try to keep everybody.
It's just everybody's there to have fun. Yeah.
Keep it respectful, friendly. Yeah.
No judgments. I mean, you can be part of the crew whether you have a pop-up or you have a $1 million bus.
That's right.
Doesn't matter.
Everybody gets involved.
Everybody's equal. And everybody, no judges, no judgment.
No judge. No judgment. That's for sure.
I wish our government and all of our general citizenship could just do that.
Oh, yeah. Be involved just that way. Have that kind of...
what we are? We're all humans. That's what we are.
We should get along a little bit.
Yeah.
I agree. All right. What else you got?
How about the boundaries of the campsite?
Oh, that's a big one.
I've been hollered at this many, many times. Hollered at about this, where you cut through.
Mm-hmm.
You cut through. And some people are protective of their little area that they rented for the week or whatever.
They are square.
So don't step foot in another man's square.
That's right.
Or unless you're invited.
Yeah.
Which is actually very common too.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Especially in the evenings when you have people outside underneath the awning.
Oh yeah.
Maybe sometimes watching the game. When you're walking by or driving by on your bicycle, hey, come on over, pull up a chair, grab a chair, bring your chair. A lot of people have their chairs with them all the time just for that, because it happens all the time.
I think that's great.
Yeah, and it's fun and happiness, but don't cut through, even if it's a shortcut.
You always want to make friends.
Yeah.
Enemies out there.
Some people actually own the campsites, by the way.
Yeah.
So when that's their property.
That is their property. Yeah.
And a lot of them do meticulous grounds keeping, and
Yeah.
and you don't want to mess up their yard.
Yeah, they do. They take it serious.
Didn't we all grow up with one of them neighbors that didn't want you touching their yard?
Don't get on the grass. Get off the
Oh,
grass.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, man.
That's true. That's the same thing in the campgrounds. How about that? How about be friendly and respectful
Oh,
in
respectful
your interactions?
You should always. I mean, you should do that everywhere in life, even short of the campgrounds.
Well,
you know?
It's
Respect.
it's rarer for it not to happen in the campgrounds, but I talked about it. We all have a bad day now and again. Somebody might be having a bad day, and it might not take much to push them right over the edge.
That's for sure. That's
So
for
if
sure.
you walk up to somebody with a smile and a non-confrontational
Yeah,
way,
that's usually okay.
friendly and all that, you can curb a lot of them problems.
Yeah, I would agree with you.
Yeah, and it's just better for humankind. I said we're all humans, right?
That's right.
Hopefully I don't get, canceled.
I mean, if there are any extraterrestrials listening to this,
We
please-
apologize.
we
Not that there
apologize.
anything's wrong with that, right? So, if you read some of this crazy stuff on some of the crazy social media that's out there now,
Oh, yeah.
you'll see that there are extraterrestrials.
They're coming
Supposedly,
from everywhere.
it's unbelievable.
Hopefully
Who
they
do you
enjoy
believe,
camping.
right?
That's all we
Who do you
want to
believe?
do. Come get an RV.
Yeah, don't leave any trace principles. Highlighting the importance of leaving the campground as clean or cleaner than you came to it is the best way I can say it.
Minimizes environmental impact.
If you're a smoker and you flip your butts, police
Man,
them.
you're
you know?
polluting everywhere.
Yeah,
Come on.
it's not good.
And I mean, how hard is it to just throw it in a can or something? No big deal.
Nope, not big deal at all.
Yeah, stuff.
Most people are super conscientious, and that doesn't usually happen. But we did talk about the big gusts of wind, and this time of year in Florida, those storms can come right up on you
Oh,
without
yeah.
you even expecting it.
It might be a 10-minute storm, but it's going to be a strong storm.
That's right. Even if it's just fallen pine cones or sticks or whatever, as a
yeah.
result, go ahead and police that little camp spot. It won't take you 10 minutes.
Yeah. Help
Right.
you too, so you don't fall. You don't trip and fall on a pine cone, man. Ruin your whole
Yeah.
vacation.
Well, we collect pine cones. You know what they're great for?
What are they good for?
Fire starters.
Oh yeah.
If you're going to start a
Good
campfire, they will start a fire real good.
Oh yeah.
And they burn hot and quick, and will set the log that you're putting on top of it off ablaze.
There you go.
It's all.
That's a good tip there. Pine cone.
How about the resources of sharing resources?
Oh, sharing resources.
helping others. What's a common thing that happens? Oh yeah, you back up into your campsite. You put all your leveling jacks down.
Mhm.
You're doing everything. You go to hook up your sewer hose, and you're a foot short.
Foot short.
Guess what?
Unbelievable.
You didn't take my advice either and buy an extra length.
That's the big.
So I always tell people to buy an extra length of everything, whether it be it's a cable hook, cable TV wire. You need to bring different adapters for different kind of power size outlets.
Oh yeah.
You got to bring extra water hose length. You
Make
gotta
sure you bring it up.
extra sewer hose length.
Yeah.
Because you never know what happens when you back up and set up. Sometimes because there's a tree, you can't back it up far enough to get your sewer hose connection
Now you're a
close.
foot off.
That's right.
Yeah.
And all that kind of stuff. So if you see that happening to one of your neighbors and you have that extra length, guess what? Offer it up.
Offer it.
Next thing you know, he's inviting you over for shrimp on the bobby.
Yeah.
Maybe all the beer you can drink.
That's right.
Hey, everybody, we all love beer.
We do.
And we all love that camaraderie that happens with the RV and lifestyle.
That's I think the best of it. You make quick friends.
Yeah.
Friends everywhere. It's really
Well,
nice.
hey, you get up early, you go outside, and somebody brings over you a coffee. Just think.
Yeah.
You smell the. I mean, one of our VIP clubbers on video once told us about one of her earliest remembrances when she was a little girl.
Right.
Was the first time she went camping in the morning, and the smell of the bacon and the eggs.
Oh, everybody
Filling the
cooking.
camp out,
Oh, yeah.
the RV up.
Yeah.
She, to this day, every time she smells that smell, she reminisces about that time.
The RV
And
trip.
again, that's just the little things that happen.
That's fun.
You know, I remember the same thing with my grandma in West Virginia. She lived in the mountains of West Virginia.
Oh, very nice.
Probably a coal miner's daughter.
Whoa.
My mom too, but she made the best biscuits and gravy.
Oh man.
You know, and I can to this day remember the smell of that being cooked in the morning, being so excited. So I'm just saying,
Yeah, man.
it's all good.
That's good. I'll tell you, one of my favorites too, I want to tell you at a campground, when you have your coffee in the morning, the waving. People just walking around, everybody's waving. Everybody's so happy to see you. It's just, It is. It warms your heart because everybody's so friendly. It is. It's something.
And if you're walking a dog, everybody's going to come and get some dog sugars, right? That's the way it is.
Everybody does. That's for sure.
Now, me, I have a German Shepherd or a Saint Bernard.
Oh, okay. You got a big boy.
Yeah, and a pit bull. So
Okay.
they may or may not get greeted by everybody.
You get like a half and half. You got the big boy. That's for sure.
They are a little bit, and especially if you saw the movie Cujo, you really don't want to go up on that dog.
No, you don't
Just
say that. Yeah. No.
Safety precautions, reminding just general safety precautions need to be followed. Keep an eye on the children, for instance, especially if you're around the pool.
And securing up your goods. Like you said, if you head off to the pool, make sure you got everything closed up a little bit. Not that it's things are going to happen, but you don't want accidents going on. That's really it.
I always say this: just make it so that the honest people are kept honest.
That's a fact. That's a good one there.
You can't keep a criminal from being criminal.
No,
you can keep an honest man honest.
Being honest.
Lock the doors to your RV when you leave. Maybe your storage boxes underneath, lock them up.
Mm-hmm.
Some of our RVs come with what they call a little lock thing where you pull a cable out that's attached to the frame.
Okay.
And you string it through like your bike tires and stuff.
Nice, I got you.
And you put a padlock on it. That's an awesome thing.
Oh, that helps. Yeah, that
locks up your gear.
That's a pretty good one too. Yeah, man.
Yeah, and
keep you safe.
Yeah, and hazards like if there's a pothole or something like that.
Oh yes, be aware of that too.
My wife is notorious about always traveling with some little cones, like traffic cones.
Oh, that's pretty
She
good.
puts those cones up over the bad areas. So,
really?
Again,
Good for her. Look at that.
Yeah.
Looking out for the
I ask her,
RVers.
honey, where do you get these cones? Oh, mind your business is what she tells me. So, folks, if you ever see one of your cones missing, you might want to come look her up.
That might be why.
That's awful.
Either that or she's building them to your credit card. That's why she wants to.
That's a fact. Hey, did I say we had a major league RV sale going on?
What do we got going?
It's the Father's Day or pre-Father's Day weekend sale right now through Sunday.
That's right.
I have talked about some of the deals available.
Mhm.
I can't talk about the red tag deals
The red tags.
because those are priced lower than what the MAP is. Well, you know what that is?
MAP. What is that?
Manufacturers, they tell us what we can advertise these things for, and not a penny less.
I like that manufacturer advertising price.
There you go. That's what it is.
Yeah, MAP.
They call it the MAP price.
There you go.
So with that being said, all of the red tags are under MAP price.
Oh.
And I said a lot of them you can buy the brand new unit cheaper than almost everybody sells that same unit for use.
Wow. Check that out. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's something to keep an eye on for sure.
How do we do that?
How do you do that?
Well, I know that any new 2022 that we have on our lots, I depreciated.
Whoa.
Now, that's a tax benefit for me as a businessman.
Okay.
However, it's also holds our accountability up front because that costs them out of their paycheck when I do that.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So that helps the customer out.
It helps. Again, so I own them that unit cheaper than I did yesterday. So again,
there you go.
but guess what? Now they want to recoup as much of that money, if any of it, just get it back off. Because you know what I do? I keep writing it down until it's gone.
There you go.
Yeah. Again, folks, that's people. Sometimes they don't love Larry.
Yeah.
But you can always love Larry because it's always a benefit to you.
Customer can always count on it.
That's
Yep.
right. Yeah.
That's a fact.
That is a fact.
Now, also, too, check out online, giantrecreationworld.com. That's where most of our specials are. So you've got our specials pages, the RV Hour, so you can see past RV podcasts, as well as check us out on YouTube, Facebook, all of the social medias. We're kind of everywhere.
I think Spotify got it, right?
Yeah, Spotify runs all of this. Oh, and Sunday mornings from 10 to 11 on Florida Man Radio.
Yeah.
Better watch out.
That's, it's easier to download the app and listen to it on that.
Yeah.
Because there's a radio station is in downtown Orlando, and they don't have super big reach, but it is 105.5 on the FM dial. But if you go just download the Florida Man Radio network,
you get it right there
on your phone. It's a free app.
Yeah.
And you can listen live at 10 o'clock on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't see. I'm going to do it again. I guess this is like the second Sunday or the first.
Second Sunday.
Second Sunday. So I'll be certain to listening and
check it out
critiquing myself because that's all I do. I'm very judgmental.
Aren't we all on ourselves, right?
Yeah, we are. Sometimes to the point of no return, right? But
Yeah.
no, things as far as in the giant recreation world are going very well.
Yeah, we're doing good.
And make sure you come to our big weekend this weekend.
Yeah, you got to come check out this event for sure.
I will say this, by the way, Friday night, I did win at poker, and I saved it to the absolute very last.
That was nice,
so that the listening audience might think, he didn't win because he didn't say anything. Guess what? I did.
Winner.
Chicken dinner. JT, that's what happens when you mess with Larry.
Gotcha.
On the poker table, and hopefully you don't get beat up again by the ADT guy when he's cold calling you about your security as a family man.
Oh, is that what it did? It messed him up.
We might talk about that again too. That was a whole episode one time, but I might bring that up again. Maybe have him call. So
there you go.
Well, guess what? We'll be with you next week. You can't wait. We'll talk about how we did at the sale. We'll be right. We'll see you next week.
Celebrate dads all month long at Giant Recreation World with their Father's Day Super Sale. Enjoy the outdoors with a new RV from Giant Recreation World. Check out the RVs, travel trailers, and advanced EV golf carts. Right now, get no payments for 90 days or 0 down, plus the Giant Recreation World lifetime warranty. The Father's Day Super Sale runs all month long at Giant Recreation World. And be sure to get your dad entered to win an awesome e-bike from Elevate e-bikes. Giant Recreation World in Winter Garden, Destination Daytona, and Palm Bay. GiantRecreationWorld.com.
Attention, all 2022s have to go. New adventures and new destinations in a new RV from Giant Recreation World. No payments for 90 days and no money down. Motorhomes, travel trailers, toy haulers, fifth wheels, and golf carts too. Have a trade? Get top dollar now. And if you need service, parts, or a rental, Giant Recreation World has you covered. Shop at GiantRecreationWorld.com or visit their 3 locations. The only RV dealer in Central and North Florida with a nationwide RV warranty forever. GiantRecreationWorld.com.